Anyway, so union stands up to halt deportations of 200 workers. So these guys, there's a manufacturing facility in Kentucky. I'm going to call it Louisville because I know no matter how I say it, everyone's going to get mad at me.
Louisville?
No.
Louisville, Kentucky?
It's Louisville, it's Lovell, it's Louisville.
It's also...
There's so many different ways to pronounce it, and everybody who pronounces it one of those ways gets mad at you if you pronounce it one of the other of those ways.
It's also Clueless Expert.
Been to Louisville enough times to know that.
It's also Clueless Expert being really fucking awesome and donating $100 to the stream, which is on one part I'm thankful for. On the other part, you could have made it 99 and it would have prevented me from saying Ulu. But I guess you specifically wanted that in your life.
Ulu.
So there we are, I guess. And also Gideon Wells, thank you for the $26 dono as well. That put us to $969.69.
Nice. Fennec says it's Louisville.
Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Nobody sane does that. Nobody sane will do that.
I'll do that.
So I said nobody sane, first of all. So you're already disqualified. You chose the path of a content creator. You have a screw loose.
Now he's saying it as Louisville, you weirdo. What, you put an S in it. Luis is Luis. If I know someone whose name is spelled Luis, I call them Luis.
Or you could
or Lewis. Could be Lewis.
You could do the thing where Capcom had really, really bad localization with Resident Evil 4, and the Hispanic character whose name is Luis Serra, Leon S. Kennedy, every time as the American, when he says his name, says Louis. Like he pronounces the character pronounces his name correctly to Leon, and Leon still Americans it. It's fucking great. I love Resident Evil.
I think probably my favorite is in Highlander, watching Sean Connery in his thick Scottish accent introduce himself as like, "Hello, my name is Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez." No, the fuck it isn't. What are you talking about? Oh, that made me laugh.
Anyway, union workers.
People are still arguing about how to pronounce this city in the chat. And case in point, they're all arguing for different things and saying they know someone local that says that. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I know lots of locals who are wrong.
That's why I do it the wrong way on purpose, because any of the right ways are also the wrong way.
I know tons of locals who are wrong, so...
Yeah. So the immigrants who work in these facilities, there are thousands of people work there. There's like 200 immigrants that work there. They say they've received hostility from some coworkers and an outpouring of support from their union and the local labor movement. So union's good. Coworkers, not necessarily. So they're in the U.S. on humanitarian parole, which is basically my country. Like if I stay there, I'm at risk of death from war or persecution. Like I am here because it was not safe for me to stay home. So naturally, the United States now is like, oh, just send them the fuck back home. And yeah, they're nice people, hard workers. They come from poverty and neglect that are so severe that Americans can't even picture it. So like, contrary to the common Republican image of immigrants being lazy loafers who suck all the resources out of the system, is like, no, they're actually some of the hardest working people who are just happy to be here and happy to be safe. And like, they're just people, man.
Yeah.
They're just people. Immigrants are people. Like, can we stop calling them illegals and aliens and immigrants? They're just people.
I would like
they want
that.
to deport people.
I would like that. So, fun fact. Just a real fun thing. Did you know that there is no concept in human psychology of laziness? Just a fun aside.
I've heard that.
There's no actual concept. We have no quantifier for laziness. We can quantify motivation to a degree. We cannot quantify laziness. What we call laziness is simply people's objection to being shamed into doing what they don't want to do. Person does not want to go work a job that makes them operate as if they are a slave. We call that person lazy.
So despite being portrayed as the lazy loafer, Squidward is actually not lazy.
I mean, that's
the-
already objectively correct.
He's the proletariat.
He is the proletariat. That's why he led a strike.
Yeah, something like that.
But as with all things lefty and communication reading, there is no good way to communicate that message to anybody. Nobody's going to listen to that message, despite the fact that it's true.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Bootstraps and all that.
Yep. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really could not do any of this without all of you. Those of you watching, and especially those of you who support me on Patreon. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank all of you who do that, because with YouTube being what it is these days, I really cannot do this full time without the support from each and every one of you. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Tales of Atonement, Nixie Chan, Kiri Artemis, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Leela Ururaka, Arcton Arclacier, Kiratorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. Thank you so very much. But since you're here, why not go ahead and try watching another one? There should be one that's on the screen right now. And if you are a patron of mine, I wanted to go ahead and thank you again for all of your support. There is still a video you could press though, if you'd like. I would appreciate it just a little bit.